Hello, my friends. Welcome to Arte y Cocina con Lizzie. Bienvenidos. Today we're gonna cook the rice with corn. I'm gonna tell you what we need, and then from there we keep going. We're gonna need some rice. I'll tell you the measurement as soon as we start cooking the rice, okay? We're gonna need some oregano. Here you go. Cumin, a cup. We're gonna need some tomato sauce, some sweet corn. We're gonna need one bowl because we're gonna clean the rice, okay? A chicken cube. Here is. Oil, I use canola oil. You can use vegetable oil also. The sofrito and the sazon goya. And a pot where you can cook your rice. So let's start. Okay, this is the way we're gonna start. We're gonna start cleaning the rice. Some people don't clean the rice. Sometimes I don't, but I want you to learn how to do it because sometimes it's good to wash it. Later on, I'm gonna tell you which kind of rice I use, and I'm gonna cook different white rice for you, okay? Since in Puerto Rico we cook a lot of rice. Anyway, you have a bowl and we're gonna put 2 cups of rice, and this is medium grain rice, okay? This one is the medium grain. Remember, they have the long grain, the medium grain, and they have the brown rice, what is the other one? Jasmine rice. So we're gonna cook the regular medium rice, and we're gonna put some water. And we want to wash it 2 times. Okay, and this is how the water start looking. This water, if you want, you can save it and you can put it in your plants. It's really good for the plants. Also, it's good for your skin. You can wash your face with this and then leave it a little bit to dry, and then you rinse your face again. So if you don't want it wasted, you can go ahead and use it, but this time we want to go ahead and wash, throw it away. And now we wash the rice again. Some rice you don't have to wash, like the Uncle Ben rice. You don't have to clean it at all. And this one is fine too. The water is not going to do anything. It's just that I wash it. Sometimes they make the rice to go too sticky, excuse me. And that's why I wash it. Now we're going to continue to how we cook the rice with the corn. So we have a pot that we want to cook the rice. This is excellent. This is the ones that we like. Not exactly like this, but this is the one that we use at home. And we're gonna need some oil. This one that I use is canola oil. So let's measure for see how much oil we need for 2 cups of rice. 1, 2 of this one, okay? 3, because this one is not deep enough, so it's 3 of this wood spoon. After we do that, we're gonna start the stove. And usually we wait for the oil to be a little bit warm or hot, okay? If you're gonna measure your oil with this spoon, this one is deeper, then you put 2 full spoons for 2 cups of rice. It is just 1 cup of rice, you just put 1 spoonful of oil. Okay, while this gets hot, I don't want to wait too long, okay? So we're gonna use the sofrito. I keep the sofritos in this, and I put it in the freezer. Pretty soon you're gonna have a new class for sofrito, how to make the I call it the chunky sofrito. And we're gonna use 1 big full spoon, teaspoon, and a little bit more than that, so 1.5 teaspoon of the sofrito. Remember, I love to use sofrito. It's me, and remember that we all cook completely different, and delicious though, but completely different. Everybody from town to town, family to family in Puerto Rico cook completely different. Almost the same basic. Okay, now that we have the sofrito in there, we're gonna go ahead and weigh and heat that sofrito. And like I told you when I cooked the carne molida, the ground beef in the other video, as soon as you put that sofrito in there, it starts smelling like heaven. I don't know if heaven smells like that, but it does smell like that. It is absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. Riquísimo, riquísimo. We're gonna get the chicken cube. Here is the chicken cube. And we're gonna break it in pieces and we're gonna put it in there, okay? This is how I do it. And we're gonna move again. And we can keep cooking the sofrito in there so they get that wonderful, beautiful flavor. Removing it. And now we're going to add the corn. I drain the water in the corn, okay? And let's put the corn in there. We're going to use the sazon. Just 1 envelope because it's only 2 cups of rice. 2 cups of rice go a long way. So the rice grows. We're going to move so that sazon go all around. I wish you can smell this. And we're going to put 1, let me see, I'll roll it in here. 1 2/3 cup of water. Remember, 1 2/3 cup of water. And I also want to use the oregano, 1/2 tablespoon. I always use oregano and cumin. The oregano is really good for your stomach. The cumin, I don't know, but I know they give it a good flavor. If you like the flavor of cumin, you can add more. If not, you can add less, like me. Because, like I said in the other videos, the cumin is very strong. So we're gonna put just a little bit, less than 1/2 of the spoon. There you go. And we're gonna use, let's see how much sauce. You don't need to use that many sauce, and a lot of people don't use the tomato sauce, but I like to put a few spoons. So let's use 1, 2, and 3 tablespoons. So now we're gonna move it. And remember, if you cook less rice, less of everything. Now we're gonna wait until this water boil. Okay, here it's starting boiling. And I like to try it. I like to try it to see if the flavor is good. And the flavor is perfect. Once you see that your water is boiling like that, then you're gonna add your rice. And be careful with the steam, okay? I don't want you to get burned. So we're gonna put all 2 cups of the rice in there. Some people use more water. I like to use just 2, especially when you're cooking the rice on the beginning, so they don't get sticky. Now, I move the rice, and I like to cook my rice on low. So we're gonna put it on number 3 or number 4 to cook the rice in low. And once the water is dry, completely dry out of the rice, then I'm gonna show you the next step. Well, as you see, the rice is completely dry. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move the rice, but do not scratch the Dios mío, I don't know how you said that in English now. Do not scratch the bottom. Okay. Do not scratch the bottom. Just very soft and nicely you move the rice, and I make a little mountain, okay? And then in the little mountain I make a little opening in the middle. And now we're gonna leave this rice to cook on number 3 high, okay? And we're gonna cover it with the lid. There we go, we're gonna cover it. And we're gonna wait for the rice to be done. And I'm gonna show you again when we move it again, which I'm gonna wait probably 5 or 6 minutes before I move it again. And my rice cook in low, really slow. And so because I don't use a lot of water. If I use the 2 full cups of water, it cooks a lot faster. But I want you to have a beautiful grainy kind of rice, okay? So let's wait, don't move it for about 5 minutes, and I'll let you know how long it takes from this stage to the moment that you are gonna be able to eat it. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. The rice is been cooking, okay? So now we're gonna move it for the first time. For the second time, I should say. So it's cooking pretty good. And now we're gonna do the same thing. After we move the bottom rice to the top, okay? And the top to the bottom. That's what we do. Bottom to the top. And remember, do not crash the bottom really hard. Once we do the little mountain again, then we make the opening in the middle. Just like it's like a volcano, okay? So now we're gonna cover this again, and we'll see how long it takes, because I just cook automatically, you know, I don't take times or anything. But for you, I wanna take the time and tell you how long it's gonna be, because it's brand new for you. So let's see how long we're gonna stay for the 3rd time that we move the rice. Well, I waited almost 10 minutes for this again to go ahead and move it. And now you're gonna see they're gonna start looking a little bit more, see, cook. So we're gonna move it one more time. It's some people who don't move it for 15 minutes and then move the rice. And no, I move it like 3 times. Same thing, the bottom to the top. Make the little mountain, and this rice is gonna be ready soon, I think in the next 5 more minutes. So if you cook it in slow or low on number 2, I'll drop it to number 2 now, the heat. This is an electric stove, of course, you know that. And I do the little mountain. I make the little hole in there like a volcano. Then I cover it again. The rice is not done yet, and the way we know if the rice is done or not is when you squeeze it. If you feel the heart, I call it the heart because it's in the middle of the rice and you can feel it hard, but it's almost ready. I can see 3 to 5 more minutes, no more than that. So the rice really can be done in about, I said, 15 minutes in low temperature. So let's leave it in there for a little bit and we're gonna come back again. Well, 5 more minutes we wait. The rice is gonna be ready in about 15 to 20 minutes for 2 cups of rice. Now, I'm gonna show you how the rice is done. Look how pretty this rice is, look. See? It's not Mexican rice. They cook the Mexican rice completely different than this, okay, my friends? I want to learn. As soon as I learn, I'll let you know, and I cook it. And for burritos and all of that stuff, they are really, really good. Now, when you get a little bit of rice, so you move it like 2 or 3 times, no more than that. You get your rice, and you're gonna squeeze it. And when you don't feel something hard in the middle, your rice is done. See? There we go. Your rice is done. You don't want to over cook it, and you don't want to undercook it. You know that it's undercooked when you feel that the rice is still a little bit hard, okay? Now, let me explain you something about the rice. After you finish with this rice, and you're ready to clean your pot, you're gonna see a lot of rice that they get in the bottom of the pot, okay? Some people eat that. They call it, in Puerto Rico, they call it de pegado. Let me get the other. That is the other, see? Some people eat it. You need to scratch it really hard, and it's absolutely good. I like on the white rice. Okay, so after you take all your rice out, you're gonna leave your pot with that little thing in there. Then you're gonna put water. After you take all your rice out, you're gonna put water and a little bit of dish soap, and you're gonna let it stand overnight. Don't try to clean it the same night, okay? Then the next day you're gonna see, this is what is funny. The next day you're gonna see a lot of rice in your pot, but that rice you're not gonna use it no more. That's it. You're gonna throw that away, and it's gonna be a lot easier for you to clean your rice pot. So now we're gonna serve this so you can see how I serve my rice with the other chayote and ground meat that I cook in the other video. So please, this is connected. That's why you see me with the same clothes. It's connected, okay? So let's see how Lizzie served the rice with corn. So this is how I serve my rice with corn. This time, the chayote relleno with the ground beef that I teach you in the previous tutorial, and I have a salad to go with this, and I'm gonna have a cup of tea, and I'm gonna sit down and relax and eat this wonderful dinner. I hope you enjoy it. God bless you. Share and come back again for the next tutorial.
Bye-bye.